What's good? What's good? 1 hour today, y'all. It's 12:30. It's 1 hour today to 12:30. Tap in, tap in, tap in. Hit that like button. What's good, people? Hit that like button when y'all walk in. Hit that like button when you walk in. No way in the hell Lakers supposed to lose that game tonight. No way. No way. Lost to the second worst team in the NBA. Who in the building? Who in the building? Kyran is in the building. That's right, Brian Cruz. I'm ready for the season to be over too. Let's get the likes up for more people to get in. It's gonna be a short live tonight, man. This live gonna be to 12:30. So we need to get the likes. Sometimes you don't always have to go 2 or 3 hours. Let's just get the likes up, man. This live gonna be to 12:30. Lakers took an L today, man. Not happy. Let's get it in. Let's people come through. Come through. We got 1 hour. 1 hour for the live tonight. Not gonna be a 3-4 hour live. 1 hour. What's good?
What's good, Kareem?
Ain't shit. How you?
Cool.
We took the L tonight. It's over. It's over. I don't get why LeBron ain't laid the ball up. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's it. And that was almost a Ben Simmons level.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of worse because Ben Simmons didn't do it at the last minute. It wasn't even close to the last minute when Ben Simmons passed the ball. At least the guy got fouled, got some free throws. I mean, he had two little guys on him. I don't even think he was looking to shoot.
He had really won because he got past Eric Gordon.
Yeah.
He had Nawaba. Nawaba only 6'3". Lay the ball up. Like that shit pissed me off. So when I said we're gonna lose, man. I was starting to do a live and said it's over. He right there, lay it up.
I think he got his shot block once down there like that. He was like he didn't want to shoot the ball, but the guy he wasn't going to block his shot. He could have used his body.
No way he's gonna block it.
Yeah, he could have shot it, just laid it in, or used his body to hit him. And like you said, go to the free throw line. Game over.
Yeah, like come on. We ain't supposed to lose that one, man. That shit pissed me off. That's why I said I can't do it live. That's why I said I'm let you guys. I'm pissed off, man.
No, like what you were talking before, him playing over when I was looking at the box score, I was like, okay, Bron passing and rebounding. I'm like, they got him at center again. So I thought, okay, maybe trying to conserve his energy, playing maybe like 27 minutes tonight, 28, 29 minutes. Then I look back up and seeing 40 something minutes. I'm like, what is they doing?
That should never be. Right now, they should tell him and either shut him down or I'll play him no more than 25 minutes and probably play him every other game because it's not going to make a difference.
Yeah.
Him like the already we probably going to be ninth seed, so it's really not going to make a difference. Why
Right.
play him all the minutes and he fuck around and get hurt? That's when you get hurt when you try to do too much.
Right. And ninth and eighth seed ain't no difference.
Nah,
Really.
we ain't getting no 8. We ain't getting no 8.
So if they trying to, like you said, if they trying to push to get 8, even if they did, whoop de do, you ain't gonna push him on the verge of getting hurt to get that 8.
And that's what happened with Kobe.
Yeah.
The difference was it was no playing.
Right.
Kobe fought and Twisters. He's playing big minutes and going hard, and look what happened.
Right.
Yeah, thanks, Lloyd T, for sharing the comments. Thank you.
Yeah, I think people don't expect you to go live after them losses. You feel me?
You right.
So they don't even be. They know you be done with it. Like, I mean, but my thing is this, Kareem, and I'm not defending LeBron. I know everybody think I defend LeBron. Even like he make that layup, we win this game. That's not a game you go in the locker room like, I'm happy we got the win. I know we could look at it like, oh, a win is a win. We need all the wins we could get, but they not playing winning formula basketball. Even when AD come back, if we playing a heavy dosage of him at the 5 and LeBron at the 4, it's not winnable, bro. They have to do too much on offense and defense. You feel me? Even the best player in the game right now, Giannis, gets preserved. You feel me? What makes you think old LeBron and fragile AD don't have to be preserved? They should be the most preserved on ice superstars in the game. You feel me? Like,
you're right, but
I don't know what the Lakers think
pushing,
these dudes are.
But you know what though? The media have been pushing AD, even former basketball players like Jay Williams. AD is a center. Everybody's saying AD is a center. So I think the next coach we're gonna have next year, they're gonna have him at center too. And I don't like it. I don't like AD. AD need to. This is what AD need to boss up how he did the first time. Remember he got these. I'm not playing center. He need to do that.
I understand AD as center, but that makes no logical sense because the guys that come in for him, you come in with a smaller lineup to offset. Like, you don't go big. You don't go big to like offset it and come with another. You go smaller, which is stupid. Even Melo at the 4 or 5, it looks crazy. A guard that's coming in that's young. Melo did what he did over his career, Hall of Famer, score whatever points. But they licking their chops. They see him down low. They driving every time. Even Melo in his prime. Who not attacking that? LeBron in his prime at the 5. You might say he was quicker, faster, but they still going to the hole. That's like licking your chops as a superstar in the NBA. I don't care what LeBron you talk about, young, old, whatever. I'm going to the hole all night, even at young LeBron. The hell?
Oh my God, here we
What up,
go again.
Aaron.
What up?
I ain't
What's
seen you in
up,
a
Aaron?
long time.
I've been busy. Yeah.
Because with Mardi Gras,
Tired too.
Like, you seen that last play, Kareem, with a big hit the 3 and LeBron didn't even go out there?
Yep.
Let's say he go out there and challenge. Who rebounded? You might think the other 4, but they don't and that's be in his head. He was drained by then. But you got to think, like, people don't understand him being your last line of defense and always got to rebound, then push, get people in place, and score. That's
I'm
a
gonna say
lot, bro.
this. I'm gonna say
Giannis don't
this.
even got to do that every play. And
I'm gonna say
Giannis is
this.
young as hell and dominant.
right?
I'm gonna say this. I'm done with this team for right now.
Yeah.
I ain't seen Grant in a long time either. Grant said he been done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm not, you know why I'm not done most? Because we not doing the obvious that the world know. So it's like, I think if we do the obvious, we will look better. Like, we not even making the obvious adjustments, like the no-brainer adjustments, like how y'all came on. I just heard you and Kareem. Y'all was talking about LeBron minutes. Come on, Most. Even you know that. Like, come on. You're not gonna play no LeBron 45 minutes and expect you're not thinking long term. So that tells us as fans what you already threw your cards in, like whatever. Like you're not thinking long term to win with him. And when AD come back, same thing. You're not gonna play them no 40 minutes and it's not gonna happen, bro. And then you coming in with an old Mello at the 4 or 5 and no bit like who the hell you beating like that in the world? Nobody. Nobody plays like that. Not even Golden State, the smallest ball and most dominant team at small ball. Who else plays like that ever in basketball? Who have you seen? Name one team.
Yeah,
I'll wait.
I think that even when like Golden State goes small ball, they're constantly changing, swapping out players.
Exactly.
They're not leaving Looney in there no 35, 40 minutes. They swapping
Yep.
for certain matchups to exploit. Okay, they look and say, okay, we're gonna get killed by this guy for about 12 points, but we can make up 16 off of this.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the Lakers, like a long time ago, which y'all said long ago, they should have been got rid of the coach. It's way too late. A lot of moves they should have did. They should have did something at the trade deadline. It's like it's
Yep.
too far gone, too late. I don't think they wanted to. Genie and them didn't want to make a move. They didn't want to spend money. They didn't want to do those things which piss LeBron off because he know the inevitable is happening right now. And it's like right now, when we talked before about putting those centers in, our main thing to you is they're not going to do it. And we know how Vogel coach. Why Dwight Howard didn't play? Why they pick up a new guy, a new big guy, and they not playing him more than a few minutes? What's the purpose of signing a guy whom you don't play?
Exactly.
But y'all play Stanley Johnson when he first came over there. But why y'all don't get this guy a chance? Is he that bad in practice?
That's what I'm saying about the moves and people want transactions. I feel we got the personnel. We just not using them or not giving them a shot to see what they can do. And again, to my point, most we losing anyway. Small ball, whatever y'all saying. We get killed every night. They all say, "Oh no, they would score 160 tonight." I don't believe that, bro. I really don't. The game would be slower. People wouldn't feel like they could. All 5 guys when they out there against the Lakers. If it's Portland after they depleted their team with the trades, all 5 of them guys came out. 5 new guys on the floor. Everybody felt like they could attack the Lakers. You know why? Because AD's at the 5, Nurkic, LeBron back. Like you always feel like you could go. Same thing tonight with Houston, and it's gonna be like that every night. Whoever we play, I can name the 2 big guys that's gonna come and they're gonna have a good game, their best games of the season.
Well, now they totally giving up on playing a center now, as we see.
It's stupid. Whoever did that in the NBA history, especially with an old 37-year-old at the 5, like whoever did that.
And I know what they're trying to do is they're trying to hide Bron at the 5 so he don't have to expend so much energy running. But the league is different now. Like we know they're just gonna pick out where he go, and they was kind of picking on Bron today.
Yeah, I would.
For him to get to the wing. What you say, Kareem?
Yeah, they pick out when AD in. That's what I remember. I was saying that early in the season. That was like, why play him at the 3? He playing 3 on defense anyway. They'll have him like, let's say we play the Bulls. He guard either DeRozan or Levine a lot. You feel me? They gonna put him in that cross matchup, and the Lakers gonna switch ASAP. They already know that. Like we don't even have to set screens. AD gonna switch out and be guarding the wings all night. Bring him away from the basket. Let LeBron be the help. Like they gonna pick on him and LeBron all game. It's no backside help.
Right. What you say, Kareem? When they like somebody got their career night. Somebody.
They gonna every center is going at him. Look at every center game. Look what they doing. Double doubles.
Yeah.
Yep. Mavericks. It was Powell and that other Russian looking dude. They didn't have big games like 30 or 20, but they was so impactful.
Yeah.
Look at Pirtle. He didn't have a 30-point game, but he was the difference in the 4th quarter. He was creating havoc, getting to the line, mismatch.
He scored like 14 points in the 4th quarter.
Wow. The Clippers dudes, Hartenstein and the other guy, Zubac.
Yeah.
Even when LeBron was healthy, AD was there. Remember the game I was talking about before and Hartenstein killed us and everybody was arguing with me?
Yeah.
That spurt he had on LeBron. They was top notch then. and they had good games, but they were still getting killed. You know why? Because it's the same formula. It has nothing to do with LeBron playing great 8. They could both have 30, but guess what? The teams could live with that because you know why? We playing 8, 9 deep, and we throwing bodies at y'all. We living with our probabilities. Chances are LeBron and AD going to be tied out in the fourth quarter. They're not going to be able to bang with everybody.
It's something I see, like even like the Bulls when they don't have their defense right and they struggling.
Mm-hmm.
Every team, a lot of these teams, you look like Pistons almost beat them. One guy got 15, one guy got 14, one guy got 13, all the way through the bench. They don't need a guy to score 30 or 40. If everybody's scoring and shooting like close to 50%, that's gonna kill your defense.
Exactly.
See, that's what happened. They just like in that Clippers play out there. Okay, you get 4, you shoot, you get 14 in his layups and open shots, and that's how they pick. And I know like LeBron at his best, he's defending a small forward, but he got a center and power forward.
Exactly.
LeBron is playing like a defensive back or a safety.
Exactly.
He's flying in, getting rebounds, flying in, getting blocks, flying in, getting steals.
That's what I said.
That's his style. Like when Scotty got better, when Jordan got older, Jordan was on the ball all the time. So they like, no, Jordan, we want you to play like that position where you play. And Jordan was flying in, getting steals. So preserving him for the fourth quarter. Like you're not gonna be able to preserve Bron for the fourth if he getting picked off on pick and rolls.
Exactly.
And that's why his mind probably with that last layup was. His mind probably was totally in. When he turned that corner on him, he probably looked over there and said, oh, Melo wide open. I'm finna kick it to him right here. But in other games, when Bron ain't playing, Melo be open, but don't nobody kicking the ball. So Melo probably wasn't even ready to shoot the ball.
Nope.
And jack the shot up like that. If he was ready, he probably, oh, man, I would have hit that shot probably 9 out of 10 times. That would have been a shot he would have hit. So it's just, it's just bad it's bad all around. But Monk was playing, first quarter, catching his oops, getting charged. But he be charged, but it's like you can't get the rest of the guys to get charged with you.
Yeah. And most, I done seen games where Monk played good, Westbrook played good, AD and Bron. And guess what? We probably lost. And it was the same style we lost.
Wow.
The offense was going, everything was clicking,
Change
but
the
these
subject.
defensive problems been the same all season, the way we lose. Even in our wins should have been losses because I always say these fools goal because you know why? I never felt like that team couldn't score down the stretch. It was a trading basket thing. So we hoping LeBron can keep hitting damn near 4-pointers versus the other team coming back, everybody scoring. Any 5 you pick, they a threat. But the only one coming back for us is LeBron. We trade in baskets. Even when we win and LeBron have them heroic games, I never felt confident. It's not
Saturday.
a formula.
They should have lost Saturday.
Change the subject.
Yeah. You never feel confident, bro.
Like tonight, you were scoring like a mother, but you allowed 19 in overtime. Who does that?
Come on, bro.
Yeah, the rookie he started.
Who allows that? 19
and
points.
I told you, Texas, I don't care what LeBron, AD do. You know what? As a basketball player, you never feel like, damn, we can't go to the hole. Like, damn, oh shit, LeBron just hit that 3. He just dunked on us. Guess what? He LeBron the 5 down there. We could go back. They eyes is lit up. Like after LeBron caught that crazy dunk, they came back and hit a 3. They never feel down. There's no morale boost because you still got a 37-year-old playing the 5.
Right.
Exactly.
That's
Here's the
head.
thing,
I
though.
don't care
LeBron
if it was the greatest in the world. It don't matter.
Right.
LeBron is 37. He's not youthful like he was. Even at 34, they felt like, oh my God, it's ominous. Oh shit, he can come back and take over the game. It's not that same thing anymore. And LeBron doesn't have a supporting cast. You don't have spot up snipers. I mean, that's the only way. Or unless you have 2 superstars along with him, that's the only way that they're going to be deadly at this stage in his career. You need to surround him with snipers. They don't have any legitimate, consistent snipers. We all know Melo is the closest thing to you having as a sniper. And maybe Reeves can catch fire in Monk, but Monk is just too damn inconsistent. I mean, it is what it is.
And don't get me wrong, Texas. You have those spurts where LeBron get that help out block, chase down block. Stanley get that steal. We running on, but you notice that's in short spurts. That's why we have those quarters where we score 12 and a team score 40 and stuff because that type defense right there, Vogel gets too happy and hype when we get a little run outs and spurts. That's not winning formula for 4 quarters. No, because you not consider long term. Like I hear like coaches like Nash and other coaches be like, yeah, let them keep shooting. That if they winning like that or whatever, we feel confident moving forward. Kerr used to tell them when they played the Cavs. I hear him when they got him mic'd up. Like, yeah, they can't expend this energy for 4 quarters. He's telling them stuff like that all game because chances are they gonna get worn out. That's not winning formula basketball, bro. They playing 11 guys versus the Cavs 6 or 7. They're gonna eventually beat them. Like that's just what it is. The law averages probabilities. The way the Lakers playing, no team has ever played like this in NBA history. If you look at it, just name one. I can't find it, bro.
Yeah.
No bigs at all.
Russ.
Not going bigs.
Yeah, Russ at 30 tonight, but I mean, it doesn't matter though, obviously, because I mean,
I'm gonna keep
still make
telling
some
you, the
dumb plays,
points
of
don't
course.
mean nothing.
Yeah, they don't mean anything. People on
Can't get a
I don't
stop.
And he 139. That's a lot of points. I know they went to overtime.
19 points in overtime is the biggest problem. They
Change
shouldn't
the
even got to that point.
subject.
No, this is the subject. What else we gonna talk about?
That's just disgraceful, man.
Yep. And
Monk is still missing open.
Kareem, he made the video how like Gabriel got that couple minutes and was a lively body and just sat
He
playing
was.
in the fourth or nothing. And this is again Texas, the history. Here go the history again, Kareem. You could show it. So the game Dwight had his best game when it was just him and LeBron. He played all 3 quarters. Remember, he was the only one scoring. It was LeBron's probably like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
They sat that man for the whole 4th quarter. I didn't get it. Luckily, I think we won that game, or maybe we lost. I don't remember. But I'm like, what the hell? How does he sit all 4th quarter?
That was crazy.
But how
he was
how does
dominating?
How does he only play a couple minutes and he has as much of an impact almost as Avery Bradley with 20 minutes? And then on top of that, it's just
exactly
you can't run with these young teams. You got to you have to slow it down. If you're playing like this if you're playing like this pace and you're trying to fight to get a playoff spot or a play-in game, what the hell are you going to do if you get to the playoffs? And you got to play Memphis as some young team. You're going to try to run and gun with them because everybody knows in the playoffs you have to make it stagnant. You got to slow it down to beat a team like that or any other team.
Good point.
Game within the game.
That's a good point.
And you're trying to run with young guys. It makes no sense. That's just I don't get it. I don't get it.
They'll be worn out by like this the first half of the first game if they got to go through
and then get blown out the second half.
In the first, that's especially for Bron to play 45 minutes. Nobody on Houston, they got a young team play 40.
He's gonna break down, man. I'm telling you, he's gonna break. If they're fortunate enough to get into, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying they're fortunate enough to get into the playing game and miraculously win however many games they have to whatever to get just into the playoffs. Okay, they say get past the first round. They're gonna falter in a second. LeBron's gonna falter in the second round. You just can't do this. I mean, I don't know. It's not looking good.
Listen, every game, Texas, like the 56, that was shocking. Every game, the game when the Rams dude was there, the offensive lineman or the defensive line, whatever, he was there. That performance LeBron put on, that was shocking. Every performance, I love LeBron. He the greatest. I think he better than Jordan, whatever. But every performance like that is shocking to me. I didn't expect this from LeBron. So the fact that he giving me this and we playing with house money with his spectacular form, that's all a bonus. Nobody in the world expected him to be averaging 29. So you got to be thinking in your head, it's only a matter of time till that comes to an end. He done already did way too much. Like you asked me.
If he like in the beginning of the season, I seen this coming. I didn't think they were gonna be good because I didn't like this team. I didn't think them guys were gonna be shooters. But if you tell me, and I know if LeBron averaging 29, I know they're not doing good.
Yep.
Because with these like Russell Westbrook supposed to be able to, him coming in.
Yep. You're right, most.
That's at least 5 points.
Yep. We all thought LeBron was gonna be like 25.
Right, they blowing teams
24.
out.
Yep.
I thought LeBron would be like 23.
Yep.
And Westbrook gonna be
that's
like
it, 23, 24. Yep.
And I thought AD's gonna be like 26, and I thought the rest of the guys.
Yeah, we expected Taylor Horner-Tucker to take a bigger step.
Yeah, I thought he's gonna be about 40.
And I still think. Well, no, I can't say that. If I was thinking about none, would have been a bigger factor.
Yes,
for sure. He would have took a lot of pressure off a lot of people.
good scorer.
He would have helped LeBron and Westbrook, I feel.
Right. So Bron could play on the block. Like him posting on the left, Melo posting on the right. You couldn't do nothing with them. Then AD hitting the wing, hitting the shot, driving in, then catching the alley-oops. You know, I know they envisioned that to happen, but I still didn't think Monk was going to be consistent. I didn't think they were going to be able to play none enough with Westbrook. They would be scared to really put him on the bench. And I thought the Lakers. I was thinking, looking at them being like a 6 or 7 seed.
Yeah, I had them in 5 seed.
Definitive.
I had them going 45 and 37. And I said for that to happen, like most said, you got to have LeBron getting, y'all say 23, 24 points. And I said if LeBron's exceeding 35 minutes of playing time, that's not a good sign. I mean, I thought around 33 minutes is I like that for LeBron this stage, but we see he's playing 40, sometimes 40 plus minutes, and that's a bad sign. And they're losing. And I knew that. Yeah, I knew this team's gonna be bad. I mean, not bad, but I thought they'd be like 45-37. They weren't going to be what all these casuals thought they were going to be. This powerhouse in the regular season. This team, I thought, was built for a playoff push because they can slow the game down. They don't even do that when they're trying to fight for their lives. They're playing this fast, trying to run.
And it's tough too, Texas, for LeBron with the minutes in LA. They have nothing to cheer for, so they only paying to come see Bron. So now you forced to play the minutes to put on the show.
Yeah, Augustine is
the entertainment at this point.
Yeah, you know, and the thing too is there's only one style of basketball he know how to play. The thing is he's an entertainer because like they're gonna go out there like he's not just gonna he got a big dunk, he just gonna lay it in. He gonna dunk it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I think my leg, but his mind is not connected with that. He put like that big dunk he did, and I think it was in the 4th or the 3rd. He probably think I should have laid that in, but his mind not thinking of that.
Ego and pride, I think. I love LeBron, but
it's natural for him to do that.
Yeah. But LeBron can actually barely dunk, barely jump and still just throw it down because he's so tall and long, and he can just like still hammer it home. But but I don't understand why he tries to launch off the ground like he did when he was 29. It just makes no sense.
Yeah, I think Well, it looked like he's just stretching more and just booming it in there, making sure he not trying. He ain't jumping like putting them knees behind his back. Back then he's putting them knees back there. He just really jump up, stay vertical, and just hammer it in because he's so strong. He could just pull that.
And it's crazy we having this discussion in a game where LeBron had a good triple double and Russ had a big game, and it's still not enough. You remember what I told you, Kareem? 2 superstars getting a 30 or having. It's not enough in this league, bro. Yeah. It's not enough. Like, it's not no more.
That would have been enough if you didn't allow 19 points in the overtime. Right. That's what killed you. This even got to that point.
Even before that point. Texas,
Texas right.
They was going back and forth in the 4th quarter. It could have went any way. That game could have went any. I didn't feel confident Lakers had that game in hand at no point.
Did you feel it was you? Was you confident in the 4th when the Lakers was up like I think 5?
No.
Man.
No,
how many leads have we given up like that? Right. And it's even most when we playing good and LeBron is going crazy. That night he would hit them 3 threes. It was the game before the 56-point game.
Right.
Like it was still close.
Right.
Even the game he scored 56, we barely won that game. So that should tell you like it's like we not stopping nobody.
Because Melo had to make that clutch shot just actually seal the game, seal it. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is the Rockets went on a 13-0 run. It was like 133 to 120. It's like this is a bad team.
They did that in 1 minute.
Gordon was knocking down shots. Bam, it's over.
Yeah, they scored most of their points in the first 2 minutes.
Yep.
After the 2 minutes, they ain't scored that much.
And it was the rookie. He came in, hit by 9 or 13 in a row?
Oh.
Yeah, they only got 6 the rest of the way.
The rookie, what's his name? Green?
Yeah.
In overtime, he came out.
9 points. Yo, they literally, after 19, they had maybe had like 15 points in 2
They're
minutes.
letting Martin just penetrate through the rack attack all night long.
They had like 15 points in 2 minutes.
15 points, 2 minutes. And he was back playing like CP3.
That's ridiculous. How does that happen? 15 points in 2 minutes. How does that happen? That's high school playing against a team.
And a rookie.
37-year-old is your shot blocker. That's how that happened.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't care. They love LeBron. They respect him. Even when they came out and said the thing about Porter's father, the announcer, shooting him in the head, whatever. He loved LeBron. They idolized him. But come on, as a young player, competitor, you gotta know, man, Bron down there, he ain't blocking that. Bron gonna let us go. Everybody go to hole. We missed getting offensive rebound. LeBron got a patience
and they
for
know
30.
that. They know that.
Yeah.
And
Then
I
we
think
could get that
this
block
4
in the
years
crucial.
ago.
No, and I think that coach telling them, just play your game.
Yep.
Because you get caught up in the hype of looking at somebody. Play your game. Play your game. Play your game. It's like, Bron playing, when was older, from the Spurs, the center.
Duncan.
But Bron play your game. And Bron, like when Bron playing Detroit, they were talking crazy. And Bron learned they older. He went in there, booming, dunk.
For sure. Because 2007
2007
Bron wasn't driving on
right,
that.
he was shooting kind of like a fadeaway.
Exactly.
Like, why? Go in there into the rack. It can't stop you when you driving.
He mostly do chase down blocks. He don't do like straight blocks.
No, that's true. That's true. D Wade was the guy that was good at
he not block. He not a block like a deterrent, like stopping somebody from coming to the hole. He gonna sneakily catch you.
You know what's funny though? Like Wade was a good chase down blocker, but he doesn't get enough credit for it. He can block 6'11" dudes straight up. I mean, I'm saying I know Wade
two guards. But he was one of the best.
He was a monster, just blocking you straight up.
Mike too.
It was D Wade, the Iceman, and Jordan. The shooting guard. The Iceman was real tall. He was damn near like a forward, but he played the shooting guard. But those guys could really block shots
straight up. He's
straight up block them. Over the back, over the head.
Yep.
Yeah, they had that's the bounce with it. And I told you, Bron, he blocked the shots when he need to, but he's gonna go in and get them rebounds and certain stuff like that. But that's in his position, that's best for his role to do.
But like my thing is this though. Like, I mean, I love LeBron, he's my GOAT for me personally. But like it's like these guys don't pay attention. Back in the day, like when LeBron will make you think that you beat him, like going to the rack. And then you're facing the other guy. It's like, no, LeBron's still chasing. He's trailing you. You got to understand he's still behind you. And like they don't watch the film and pick up on that back in the day. Richardson didn't do that. All these guys. LeBron makes you think that you beat him to the rack, but he's still right behind you, ready to throw it.
Yeah, a good shot. That's what they do. When I played, I was catching because you a lot of times you give a person an angle.
Yep.
And then they got one spot to block this shot, so he just going up and hit. Scottie Pippen used to do it a lot. They used to catch that ball from the back. You like, okay, you beat me. You got one angle, and if you ain't dunking it, it's getting blocked. You got to boom it.
Put this in perspective, most. Kareem in his 20th season, what he averaged? What he do? Or 19? He averaged 14, right? LeBron done doubled that up. So like, we got to ask ourselves, who is he? Like, yeah, he the greatest or whatever. If he your number 1, 2, 3, whatever. But, bro, how long do y'all really think? And he not just averaging 29, Texas. He doing a lot of like he's shooting threes. He playing D and spurts. He's playing point.
20 years.
Yeah, his usage rate is probably the highest it's ever been.
Yeah,
what's different about it?
You can't. I'm gonna tell you what's different. For one, Kareem played 4 years.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying Kareem.
And two, the game was more was just different. The game wasn't like this type of open like this.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that's why he better than him or not. I'm just saying like a human's body, like how much do we think it could be pushed? And Kareem was one of the healthiest and most in shape. He was on that diet stuff back then. So I'm just saying, like, how much can we more expect from a human being playing a game? And we never even the closest thing we saw to Bron, like as far as usage rate and durability, was Kareem, and he was only averaging 14. You feel me? LeBron doubled that up.
Marlon wants y'all to answer this question. Y'all see what Marlon said?
Yeah, what he's pin it, Kareem. Oh, you ain't pin it?
Oh, I see.
Kareem, ask this question to the panel, please. If the Lakers was to clear house with so much cap money, who are the 3 guys that can lead the Lakers to a new beginning? He meant.
I think so. Yeah.
Clear house as far as what? LeBron and AD too?
Is LeBron going to? Because if LeBron's gone, I'm off the bandwagon. I'm a LeBron fan, so y'all on y'all's own.
If there was a clear house, LeBron, AD, and Russ, It ain't no 3 players that can lead them.
No, you don't. They're not clearing that house. I mean, come on now. I think he just mean that.
Yeah, I don't really understand it.
Yeah,
Tell them to specify it.
Yeah, Marlon, what you mean?
But that's what I think with Lakers fans. This is a good question, most.
Yeah, I guess
all year, all we have to talk about, if like you coming in 10 games and we talking about moves, buyout, trade, off season, that's a terrible season. And you've been saying that all year, most like.
Yeah, he did.
You feel me? Like, man, y'all think the team is garbage, like, and all we have to talk about is moves. Yeah.
5 games in, we were talking about trades. No bullshit.
Exactly. That's sad, man.
But one thing, I give Lloyd to you. You stayed consistent. You was like, yo, we good. We don't need to worry about moves.
Yeah, and Kareem, like I've been on teams, and I hate to always turn to I played ball, you didn't, but like I've been on teams like that, like a locker room, dudes worried about, yo, we gonna get him and him. Like, yo, bro, we just missed 30 free throws. Like, nobody gonna talk about that's why we losing, or nobody gonna talk about this or the turnovers. We looking at other stuff to blame, like 10 steps ahead. We not even controlling right here what we have. Like, you feel what I'm saying? We lost our star scorer in college and still won a JUCO championship. We didn't think we could probably do that, but you band together when you start to pull and be like, next man up, let's work with what we have. Team is powerful, bro. Camaraderie, chemistry, effort, you know? So I just think it's been too much looking for the future rather than playing.
I mean, first of all, I mean, they got to address it because Jeannie Buss is listening to too many people. And I could be wrong. I think that the people in her ear are trying to possibly sabotage what LeBron and this team are. That's just me because they're giving her all the worst information. Who does that? And these people like Rambuses. He played ball. I mean, he's been around basketball. Mm-hmm. Then Phil Jackson, whomever. And we already know that LeBron and Jackson have some inner strife from years ago and that whole situation. So I wouldn't put it past those people that you're giving them all the wrong information, given the circumstances. It's just like, for what? It's like, are you trying to sabotage or you're just that dumb? They're not that dumb. They know what they're doing. And the front office is just so inept, man. And Jeannie Buss probably needs to step down, or really somebody has to get in her ear and say, you know what, do the right things.
I think is what Jerry West said. This is a shit show.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fans got mad at him. I seen guys blitzing him. He was right. He knew what was going on in that inner office. It's a shit show. All of them. Why would they be taking advice from all those people? Jeannie is a business woman. She hired people to run the team.
Exactly.
No advice from nobody. Let the guys you hired be in control. If you're a GM and you go pick up some more players and your coach don't play them, you walk to the coach. Why are you not playing these guys I picked up? You said,
knowledge.
Why you not playing? You said you need this. You said you didn't want Bron at because when they ask him questions after every game, he said, "Oh, we went with the guys we had." Okay, now we got these young legs in there for play defense on switches. Why you not playing him? And the GM go back and tell Jeannie he don't want to play the young guys. Well, he got to go now. We gonna put the assistant coach in there like 10, 15 games ago. But what is going? They tell him, "Oh no, you fine. You doing a great job." They choosing to do this. And that's why LeBron was probably pissed off. They went and talked to him. Oh, this is what we're gonna do. And LeBron being a business person saying, "Okay." But it is.
Bad,
he ain't gonna cry over it, and it's a bad spot. I know that it wasn't none of them seen it going this way. I mean, from the jump when they fighting on the bench, it's just been a ridiculous, crazy season.
Yeah, and I said on July 1st, 2018, LeBron. I mean, this doesn't matter now. It's too many years later, but he should have gone to Philly because you had the team equipped around you to win. If you're LeBron, you had at the time Ilyasova, Covington, you had Embiid, Simmons, all those guys around, and Redick. It's not too funny, but I mean, I see it. I'm just like, yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it, but LeBron just mismanaged his entire. LeBron's mismanaged his entire career, man. He's mismanaged it completely. I mean, you should have gone to Philly over LA.
He should have went to Philly.
Yeah, because the team was around him to be successful.
Nah, man, you can't say that because they won a chip.
Yes, I can.
Nah.
I'm saying no. I think he would have had 2 rings by now with that core.
Hell no.
Yes, he
Oh,
could have won with a B. What the hell? He
what are
could have
you
won with
saying?
a B in
Hold on.
Embiid
semis.
ain't he just like AD? When
Wait,
has
wait a minute.
Embiid never
Hold
played
on,
through a
bro.
whole playoffs?
No. You got to look at everyone around him. You have Redick. You have shooters. Ilyasova. You had
Nah.
Covington. You had
Yeah, they would
Wouldn't have
have
been
won.
enough,
They
bro.
would
Embiid,
have won in
Simmons.
Philly for
They
sure.
ain't beating no Giannis in them. You crazy.
Just the fuck
Nah, I
LeBron,
think
Embiid,
Wait a
and
minute.
I
Simmons.
did
Oh
agree
my
with
Oh
god.
my
Embiid was
goodness.
hurt, bro.
That's
What are you
crazy
talking about?
loyalty.
Nah,
Oh,
I agree with Texas.
that's
Not
crazy
yet.
loyalty.
Embiid?
He wasn't
When
hurt
has
last year.
Embiid played through a whole playoffs?
He wasn't hurt
I
last
mean,
year.
Bro,
yeah.
that's
Okay,
basically
1
like the
year.
year.
Yeah, because he didn't make it. He didn't make it out, and he didn't make when Kawhi and them beat him. He damn near beat Kawhi. And then when Kawhi went and won a championship, they would have
Come
won.
on,
Yes.
bro.
Thank you.
So
They
Yes.
would
so
have
he
Thank
he
you
would
got
have
on
2
been
that.
rings
there.
back
So
then.
he would have been there that year, not
They
the
would.
No,
third.
the year afterwards, because LeBron fought in that same finals. No, my bad. That was LeBron's first year injury on Lakers.
Yeah, right.
2018 season. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
see,
nah, y'all right. He would, yeah, because they
and
would have
B,
had multiple years. Ben would have been different. Yeah, he
No,
would have.
see you later. What are you talking about,
Tobias,
bro? LeBron was a fucking a free agent. You know that means you can go to your choosing.
yeah,
That
you
means
yep.
right. You right
no
about that.
issues.
I think that
He would have had a better chance to
I
win
think
too.
but I know his he was thinking about his child. I understand that. He
Yeah,
wanted
the
to get his son
movies
out
and
there.
all that. He had the
Yeah.
Space
No,
Jam. It's
but
a lot going on in LA.
I think a lot of it is it's the business plus his son playing in that program out here.
Who just got smoked by 20 by
Wait,
what is it, not a day? They
Oh
just
really?
got smoked.
but hold on? Was his son already playing before he left, or because if that's not the case, listen, I don't like this because
Yeah,
listen, you're playing in the season, right?
right.
Don't worry about making movies during the season. You need to focus on even right now. He hasn't been doing all this stuff out there because he's playing in the season. You don't have all that time to do that. So focus on. You might as well focus on that in Philly and win more rings. He's mismanaging his entire career. He stayed in Cleveland too long the first time around, and lastly, I think that he should have left Cleveland the second time around after they got beat by KD the first time after the
Yeah,
2017
that
season.
extra
Why
year
the
was
fuck
too
would you wait an
much.
extra year? You know what do
2018.
you think is going to happen? You're gonna get embarrassed. He got swept, and
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie wasn't even there. That should have took. Kyrie left. When did Kyrie leave? It's a long time ago, but I think he left soon after the season was over. That tells
Yeah.
you to get the hell out of Cleveland. You already served your purpose. You got them a ring. Move on. He mismanaged his entire career.
I think then sometimes he'll wait. He'll see who coming up on free agency
Yeah.
to try to
LeBron never want to be the
make that
bad guy,
move.
man.
When
He
he
trying to
went
do
to
everything
LA,
perfect.
they had the young guys there, so then they could be able to. If he'd have went earlier, you couldn't see how they go. People seeing how Kuzma and all them played, and Ingram them, so that way they could trade him and try to get AD kind of like that. I think he was, Bron is always, like you said, it was a misstep, and that if he just playing for rings, but LA got that more glitz and glamour than Philly do. I think that's part of it.
Well, we talking about from a winning standpoint. Somebody in the comment section said it too. If it wasn't Philly, I wanted that man with James Harden and Chris Paul in Houston. That's where I
Rockets,
wanted to see
yeah.
him at.
Yeah, that could have happened.
Yeah, I wanted him to go there too. I was screaming Houston when he first went. Yeah.
But I think
That was my number one destination. I was like LeBron and Harden and Chris Paul. Oh, that's
Yeah.
if we had a
I don't know
monster,
how
man.
I don't know
That
how that
wouldn't have worked though.
I
You
don't know how that
crazy.
worked.
That would
LeBron would have let that boy Harden go.
No, because
He would have let him
They
go
all
off,
they
man.
all need the ball though. I mean,
No, it would have to been like
He
this.
played with Kyrie, nut
Chris
ass.
Paul would have to be number
that's
3.
one other
LeBron
player
might
though.
have to take the
Loyalty.
step back, and James Harden might have to run the show.
Nah,
Chris
that
Paul
wasn't a problem.
they put Chris Paul on the bench or something that make him useless.
Nah, see you later. No, that would have worked with Philly. Trust me, because listen, because LeBron could have put
D'Antoni's system, remember, guys.
yeah, LeBron could have played off ball more, and then Simmons could just work on just facilitating. I mean, that would have worked along with Embiid and shooters. You don't need any other fucking scorer along LeBron at that point. Keep Simmons there.
They'd have been so big and defensive. That would have been crazy. LeBron could have been
And big, yes.
resting.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Maxey and them probably they wasn't.
He
there.
would have got the most rest in his career with
In his
Ben.
career.
Ben, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, while still being impactful, that's a fact.
And that's something that he needs. You remember, like the Bulls used to pick up veterans every year, like the Chief. They pick him up, just put him on the bench, play him one series in the playoffs. I think
he would have got more love too winning the chip for Philly. even though Lakers more prestigious, but they used to winning chips.
Right, and that what the Lakers was thinking maybe this year. We used Dwight Howard just for, a little bit here just for the playoffs. We use DJ just for this playoff series, kind of like that. We just hold them back. We run. We get it, but they just needed
he was in Philly, Howard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But,
yeah, man.
But it looked they won a chip though. They won a chip. So,
yo, what's Iguodala injury? Why he out so long?
He got old man injuries, just regular old men need tune-up, breakdowns, sit down.
Nah, they saving him and Draymond, man, for the playoffs.
They really injured, but it's like them constantly gonna be injured until they retire. I don't know about Draymond hurt his back, but Iggy maybe a hand or a foot like that.
Iguodala's problem is that listen, you're gonna have to play young teams in the playoffs. Well, he's not gonna give me too many minutes anyway, so they'll be able to hide him. But it's just like you're gonna have to chase some young guy around. So
the play-in now is looking like we got to play the Pelicans, either in New Orleans or LA. We're probably getting in LA. Then the second game is out of the Clippers or the Timberwolves.
Ooh.
That's scary because Cat is a monster, and fucking the Clippers damn near got our number. I don't know about with AD, but yeah.
You rather play Minnesota?
Hell yeah, I'd rather play Minnesota.
I think they win that one, to be honest with you. That's just me, though. I'm not trying to be blindly optimistic.
For sure. Cat and AD, hopefully they'll cancel out. It won't be like the game AD got hurt. Even if AD getting hurt that game, he didn't get hurt. Cat was horsing him around, bro. He deserved to get hurt. Not to say that, but he was playing like, damn, if this dude keep horsing him around, he gonna get hurt.
Yeah, Marlon,
that's how it would look.
I don't think Memphis. I don't believe in Memphis right now to go to the finals. The Western Conference, yes, but I just think if they play the Suns, I think the and the Warriors can beat them because I just think that they're such of a young team. I just don't they don't know what it's like to get over the hump, but they could be just a young and done team and don't know their strengths and just beat them and go to the finals. But not this year. I don't think so.
Yeah, we've seen teams so red hot like this during the regular season, blowing people out, dancing on people, partying, like the old Clippers teams, we've seen this before. Then they get to the playoffs and that game kind of slow down.
For sure.
Calling certain fouls when guys getting back on defense because a lot of this stuff is transition points. When you can get back on defense, okay, Ja, you're not scoring 40 or 30, you're gonna score 22, 24.
Yeah.
What they're gonna do then when they getting hit and they, when they can't get those wide open threes and bang get look cold.
Yeah. So, the Jazz even kind of slowed them down last year in the playoffs a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Kareem was talking about Kobe and LeBron like on this video he made after the game, and it was more similarities than I thought, like the minutes played and all that. But like this is just Kobe without a play. Kobe, if he ain't get hurt, they would have been in the play-in that year. They could have made the play-in and did the same thing LeBron doing now.
The Lakers made the playoff. They lost to the Spurs.
Yeah.
Oh, that year? When he had the high minutes?
They lost to the Spurs.
Oh, so they made a definitive 8 seed.
Yeah, there was 8, and Kobe got hurt, and Dwight Howard was the man. Well, supposed to have been the man to play off. He did nothing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Him or Powers, all right.
Yeah. But even that team looked better than this Lakers team.
Yeah.
As bad as they look or whatever, like oh my God, we look horrible. And like I told you, Kareem, every night, new starting 5, picking out the hat. Who's going to start tonight? It's going to be to the end of the season. I never watched the NBA season. I know me and most disagree. Like every team like that, every team doing that. Nah, but the Lakers is atrocious with it.
I ain't say every team. I said other teams been
not every night though. Most.
Well, we know the team with the most starting lineups is the Clippers.
This year?
Yeah, this year. Yeah, the Lakers. They talked about this. James Worthy. They said Clippers, the number one.
The Clippers been starting the same 5 for at least the last 5-10 games.
No, they maybe the last 5-10 games, but all throughout the year.
We haven't had a 5-10 game sample size of starters in how long?
Remember when the Clippers started off, they was going through it. Clippers record was worse than the Lakers. Remember, Clippers.
But you expect them. They lost their 2 superstars for the whole season. We don't expect the Lakers.
Paul George played maybe 10 games.
Yeah.
game, so he played.
Why none? Right? Yeah.
Ibaka went out, then Ibaka came back, then Ibaka was gone, then they traded him, and
The
Norman
Clippers.
Powell came and he got hurt, so they went through it. And the Bulls after that, it was a crazy lineup, people hurt. But yeah, the Lakers is definitely number 2 by far.
Kareem is hitting that 12-16, brother. I don't want to keep you up longer than you got to. I know you like letting us rock. You gave us an hour, whatever. You want to get off, and you know.
We got 5 more minutes.
Yeah, appreciate you doing this.
We got 5 more minutes.
Saying?
Y'all had good take.
Well, my boy Aaron, that man. You stressed, Aaron?
He said he couldn't take the topic. He want to talk about something.
Yeah, he hate when I'm in that chat, like coming at LeBron and talk about the Lakers. He can't deal with it, man.
He can't deal with it. He just don't like them lose. He can't stand
And you
that.
still have people defending Russ. I mean, I won't say their names, but like, it's just ridiculous. How can you defend this guy? I mean, because like Lamont, and he's cool. He knows ball, but me and him talked about it like before the season started, and I told him Russ is not going to be a good deal. And it's like, you can't go off of. I just don't understand how anybody can defend it. I'm not even
Desmond,
down.
come up.
I'm just like, come on, bro. You can't defend Russ.
You can't defend that shit, boy. You cannot.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, and it pisses me off because see, the thing about it is I hate is that people are saying, "Oh, Russ didn't play bad." Okay, so we're applauding a dude that's getting paid $44 million a year and was brought in to be your third superstar, and sometimes take over like he should have against the Spurs. And we're applauding this guy just for not messing up and getting paid all that money.
I got bad news for you, though, Texas. Guess what?
Yeah.
Before the turn, if you take away the games, he had the highest turnover. It hasn't been too many games you can say, like, oh, that's all. Like, our definitive problem that's been all year, majority of the problem is the rotations and the playing small and no D. Russ
and he
can't
still plays
cure
no
that.
defense. He still plays no defense, though. So,
I'm
but you're
just
paying
saying,
No
his man.
a lot of
defense,
people
going
not
3 for
playing
13, 0 for 5 from the 3-point
You
line,
went
missing
4 for 15
free
the
throws.
other
He ain't
night
contributing no
against
way.
a bad
shots,
team.
guess what?
This is
We
ridiculous,
still
man.
losing, fellas.
We
It doesn't.
losing because
I
of the shit he be
understand.
doing.
He's stealing money, man. He's committing grand theft. It's ridiculous. He went for 4 for 15 against a bad team. He plays no defense, has no energy. I mean,
All right.
he's making snide remarks to the media like he doesn't care. I mean, once again, $44 million for that crap, and you're brought in to be a third wheel, and in like times like when AD's out to be the second guy, and then against the Spurs, you need to be the first guy, and you can't even do any of that. He's a waste of time. He needs to go ahead and retire. I'm just being honest. He serves no purpose in the NBA. He's no longer a good player. He's a bad player. It is what it is.
No, he don't. He don't fit this. He don't fit this.
And he doesn't fit this team.
That's
I don't know what team he would fit most.
I don't
saw
even
this
know.
man
A
lose to
bad
Durant,
team.
Harden, LeBron.
Let me
He
tell
had his
you,
own team was losing with PG and
I ain't
Melo.
like him
I
on
don't know what it's
Houston.
gonna take.
Let's
We
go.
played him in the playoffs.
He gonna have to
I was
retire,
happy, Russ.
like Tyson
No,
said.
let me tell y'all something.
Time for retirement.
It's a lot of guys who are good players, but they just not winners.
Can't blame Russ tonight, man.
Most guys in this league, like say when you look at from the 70s on up, most times you got dynasties like the Lakers and the Celtics winning all these championships, and the Spurs, and a lot of guys who great players don't win chips.
Exactly. It's a lot of them.
But like say if your team is the Lakers, you will say, hey, he not for us. Let him go to Washington. Let him go to these teams. He can stay in the league and score all these points. Like, it's a lot of great scores from Iceman down. There wasn't no championship teams because that's not the style of
Dominique. I can name a lot of them.
Dominique, some of them just didn't have the teams, or they just ran into dynasties. Sometimes you had good.
Please, bro. Please don't give them that excuse. This man had multiple teams, bro.
Yeah.
He was losing to rookie Donovan Mitchell,
Russ
Paul
don't get
George,
that
and
pass.
Melo. And Melo was out on his prime. He lost to Dame in the first round, got waved goodbye, bro. I've seen this man
I'm
good
telling you
teams
what he is.
lose
I'm not
and crumble
telling you
and fumble. Westbrook is not a winning player.
That's what I just said. He's not that style of player if you want to win.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, he doesn't need to retire. He can go somewhere and feel because people said he their favorite player. They love. He give 110%. But I like. How can you say a guy give 110% when he don't play defense?
But again, if we using that
the
logic,
media has lied about Russ for years. They lied about him for years.
If we using that logic, though, we could say the same thing about CP3. They were saying that he couldn't win in the playoffs before this Suns, And
They
look
was
how
just
late that came in
they
his
were
career. You
hating.
never know. Right
They were
situation,
hating on
Westbrook could turn it
CP3. They put
around.
CP
Yeah.
like when Harden was like they blamed that loss on CP3 getting hurt. CP3 nothing. He need to go ahead and retire. I remember Max used to be with Stephen.
Yeah, they was letting CP3
He
have
was
it.
to blame. He need to go ahead like he did Melo. He put him in the grave way too early,
Mm-hmm.
and so a lot of guys stopped
We
believing.
doing the same thing to Russ though.
Yeah,
But what
Russ get
contending
on
team would
the
want
right
him?
situation that we ain't
No.
see coming.
What?
He had to
Yeah.
go back to the
What's
old Russ.
what's the right situation though? Because what contending team is going to want the clown? I'm just
I
being
think he would
honest.
fit with Milwaukee. Like he could do what Drew
Wh-
Holiday do
What?
there.
No,
Hell
I don't
no,
think
no.
that's.
no way,
defense. He don't play
no
No.
way.
like Drew. Nowhere near.
Giannis
Yeah,
would even
I don't think the
Giannis would
contenders
decline that
is
shit
the
in a
right
heartbeat.
situation.
the way they play, he could fit
No,
in with them,
Giannis is
bro.
not
No,
what.
he can't.
No, he
Hey,
does
He
not.
Russ
cannot
will hold
He got
back, and them little turnovers he do make, he wouldn't do that.
Loyalty.
no.
Loyalty. Remember in the finals, Drew Holiday stripping that ball from Booker. They had it. People keep forgetting.
Oh yeah,
That was a
defensively he
7-game
can't do.
series.
Russ can't do
Yeah,
what
that
he do
was a
defensively.
7-game series, and he came up
Holiday's a better shooter,
Yeah,
He
smarter
just
player.
don't give.
and Holiday will shut down his offense just to play D too. Russ ain't
yeah,
doing that.
and Russ will be somewhere over in the corner, standing his man wide open.
Philly
Okay,
doesn't want him.
He
Brooklyn
don't
is
Yeah,
lock
you're
in,
right.
don't want
man.
And
him.
Drew
Like he's not
Holiday, as bad as
focused.
he shoot, he would take that three. He's still
Yeah.
shooting.
Toronto they don't
Go
want
ahead,
them.
Daz.
Yeah, we can hear you.
What's going on, bro?
What's
What
your
up?
take, Daz? What's going on?
Chilling, man. We can't blame
Russ?
Russ tonight, man. That's on this whole squad.
It's
yeah.
defense, man.
I want to know
So,
why the man Winning only played like 2 minutes though, bro.
I know that was
Yeah.
crazy.
yeah, I like when he got in the
That shit
game.
pissed me off.
He can't hit a free throw to save his life, but he looked it so energetic, man.
And DJ has to start. DJ, and I've said it because I remember I used to watch him earlier in his career. He still has it. They played the Knicks way back in the playoffs, and he can light it up from the three. Obviously, he's a decent ball handler. He's a crafty player too. I mean, he's a good player. He's a
He
good
the
player.
only one out there
He
that
know
looked
how to
under
play
control.
basketball.
Yeah,
You feel comfortable with him on the court.
He don't look
But
rattled out there.
the key is, again, I'm gonna say it. Y'all laughed at me when I said DeAndre Jordan, but we got to play a heavy dose of Wayman and Dwight. Take down some of Austin Reeves minutes. Take down some of Stanley's. Just a little, 2 or 3 here,
I
2 or
agree.
3 there, 5, 10 here from Stanley, and let them get the minutes just to
I
see what we
agree.
do. Let's go with some of our
Yeah,
bigger packages. We already saw we look like small. Y'all go small with Bron and freaking Melo, and then go smaller with like Stanley and somebody. I'm like, what the hell? This is stupid.
I think Wyman is younger and can more switchable than DJ. He definitely should be out there playing.
That's a fact.
And put Howard out there. Then y'all can, if you're gonna use Bron at center or Melo for 1 minute, that's it.
Yeah.
When they got somebody tiny out there. And then
He looked at confident shooting that 3 too. He missed it, but at least he looked at like a threat.
They need to stop playing Bron in so many minutes. I mean, come on now.
but back to Russ though.
I think Vogel know he out of there.
Yeah, he know. Yeah. He's just doing it his way. He's just doing it his way. And nobody, I have seen nobody agreeing with these lineups. Nobody
in the world.
Not one person. Everybody said, what is they doing with Bron? And Bron is not that kind of like rim protector.
Nah. Even in his best day,
even his best years, he wasn't doing that.
Most.
Bron would be better on the ball than at the rim, but that would wear him out more. He's a better on the ball defender than at the rim defender. Bron just was standing on his feet, and guys was laying the ball in, and he just was rubbing his shirt, saying, "Give me the ball."
Yeah, oh yeah, he's been doing it for years. He'll ready for the outlet automatically. Yeah.
And somebody said it. I think it was you, most. We have maybe I was on Bang Channel a little bit, just listening to him. Every player is playing out of position, doing something they've never done from 1 through 12. If we play 12, Melo playing the most power forward on defense he ever played. Bron playing the most 5. You got Austin Reeves starting, and we want him to be great. He ain't expect to be no starter and
rarely played power forward. Even in New York, he played it occasionally, but he was a small forward. I mean, listen, hold on. he could play that because he was obviously younger. He was actually bigger, a little bigger, stronger. I mean, he's
Right.
still strong, but come on, man, you can't
Even
do that.
Avery Bradley and Bazemore, they damn near out the league. Now they was starting at a point. Like, come on, bro. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
And
would
that's
swap DJ and Russ out and bring Russ up that second unit, man.
Yeah,
That's the only thing we got left to try out.
DJ.
Augustine.
yeah,
Oh,
Augustine's good.
I thought you were talking about that boy, DeAndre Jordan. I was like, that man is
Oh,
better.
nah, that nigga gone, man.
He got,
Shit.
He's probably done in the league.
Nah, I think he just
He
signed
on
Nah,
Philly.
he just
He on
went to who?
Philly.
He went to the Philly,
Oh,
right?
They dropped
I
Willie
didn't.
Colley
He
sign,
gonna
picked
fuck
him up for
around,
the
go
rest
to
of the
Philly
season.
and get a ring. Watch.
Sorry, I don't follow them.
They cut.
Jordan.
You said they cut College Stein.
Yeah, I think he was like on a 10-day. They dropped his 10-day and picked up DeAndre Jordan for the remainder of the season.
I think the Bucks.
he got a lot of friends in this
Damn.
league, and they keep getting picked up.
He do
Cauley
got a lot of
Stein.
Bro, he was just with Harden in Brooklyn last year. Remember?
Yeah, but
He
yeah,
got a lot of friends.
he can
Yeah,
catch alley. That's about it.
I got a question though. They're saying they were wrestling LeBron or friends. I never heard that in my life until they said that earlier this year. I mean, I'm like, what? When were they friends?
They friends, but they're not like best
Yeah,
friends.
they're
and
not
shit, you
close.
know?
I
I
think they
seen
just
I seen
cordial.
pictures of like if they passing each other in the All-Star game or if
Yeah.
they in the
Mhm.
same event or some shit wearing suits here, dap them
Wow.
up.
Hepatitis.
Because Bron used to not like Curry too, though. Remember that in the early like
And
2015.
look, Kareem,
Now they were boys.
remember
Huh?
about my
Coach Brown
big
with the
lineup?
Cavs.
How they getting bigger? They
What?
already play big. How they
I know, and they got
getting
bigger.
bigger?
Because what you call broke his finger,
Who?
Allen.
Oh yeah,
Just
yeah.
Jared Allen. The Cavs are good now.
So they smart. So they want to keep that
Damn.
same type of lineup. Now watch he
Yeah.
play good with the Cavs. Watch.
The East is too
Sad,
tough. That's
man.
tough, man.
Only good thing
Bro,
the Cavs
Cavs
might
got
not keep him
hella big.
because
Well, Kareem, get ready. That'll be a 500 to 1,000 view video for you because you called it. You called Moses Brown from the gate. So let him play good.
But they might start him. They might want him to play a Jared Allen role.
Yep.
Yeah, but you see what they're doing. See, Kevin Love not crying about starting.
Yeah, he
So
not.
Bench getting his points, but Russ
Yeah,
like
he know
no bench.
his place now.
Yeah, Russ
Right.
like
I mean, he ain't been on shit for years, man. At least Westbrook say he got the MVP and shit. Kevin Love got no
Kevin
claim
Love?
to fame.
but
Yeah, I mean,
he
Kevin.
getting all that money. Like, hey, whatever.
That's true. Kevin Love's great. He hadn't been great since Minnesota. I don't care anyone says because with the Cavaliers, he was hit and miss. I didn't like Kevin Love at all.
See, he was like one of them other players. Like when you put
Playing
him on
with
the
LeBron.
bench,
Yeah.
he can get 16 rebounds, 25 points. It's just empty stats. You know what I mean? But like say he get on the Cleveland, he just stood in the corner. However, offensive rebound, ain't nothing stop you from being offensive.
Wait a minute, TD God. I'm saying when Bron and Curry, you could tell that Bron because he didn't dislike Curry. I'm saying it was a competition standpoint. You gotta understand this dude is trying to take my throne at the time. So LeBron, because of that competitive nature, he probably wasn't as close as Curry in the fire when he was facing Curry every single year. That's what I'm saying, bro. I didn't say he didn't like. Well, I did say that. I'm sorry. He didn't dislike him, but you gotta understand when you are competing against a guy that's trying to take your spot in the league in terms of being the man, you're gonna have competitive nature that says, you know what, screw that. I
didn't even know him and Draymond was that close.
I never knew it. Yeah,
So,
well,
Yeah, me
last
neither.
few years,
I knew it.
They just got
I
cool.
think
Every
that's the
time I look
greatest
up,
friendly rivalry.
They just got cool though.
And you see Draymond, one of them guys. I know y'all probably played. They go off on you, call you soft, the bitch, all this, but that's on the court. That's not.
Yeah, on me in person. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I used to go off on play. I was a Cal.
I hated my best.
Yeah, that
friend
nigga's
to
a
be down
great
the
person
court.
off the court.
Right, and we see how much they need. I was roasting. We see how much the Golden State need him. They cannot win without him. He is the backbone.
Oh man, he's the oil to the machine. Yeah.
Because without him, it just every pool, all of them look like garbage.
That's the heart and soul in that grit and grind defense. That's the vocal leader. He bring a lot to that team. I knew that shit was gonna happen.
In a long time. None of them other guys, Gary Payton Jr. up there dunking. We ain't heard nothing about none of them. They all just disappeared.
Curry also been on the funk since he cracked that 3-point record. He ain't been the same since.
Nope, he cold. All of them.
Cold as fuck.
Yep, Draymond set up everything. He set up, run over here. You give him a shot, give him a shot. You got guys who bust their ass like that.
And this is why I like.
I thought he
This
was
is why
gonna come out the All-Star break swinging too.
I told y'all he wasn't, man. That was an
Who that?
All-Star game, man.
Who?
Curry. They saw
Curry.
him get that them
Oh,
threes.
yeah.
That motherfucker's gonna get that MVP back. Nah, it's too late now.
Yeah, they just see. There's no Curry play with no pressure best. He's that type of shooter. He got to be loose to get his points off. The tougher the game, the tighter the game, his shot get tight. And you got shooters like Bird. Them the tighter, tougher the game, the better they shoot.
Hey, look at Kyrie Irving. This is why I always take Kyrie over Curry.
Here come
in
Ball's
terms,
life.
yeah.
Mhm.
This is why I'll take Curry over Curry when it comes to just like a skill player in clutch moments because he's always rise to the occasion. Whenever the moment gets biggest, he becomes bigger. Like Curry, he's more accomplished, but I'm taking Kyrie if my life is on the line because his bag is just too damn deep and he rises to the occasion. When is Curry risen to the occasion in the finals are the biggest of the biggest games? I'll wait because he's had many moments. He has never done it.
Yeah, he's done it. He's
All
done
his
it.
life.
He's done it
Where?
against CP3 now.
No. I'm
Hold
like
on
in the
a second,
finals. Like,
guys.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Ball's life, come on, because I'm about to log off. You
Yeah.
could be with them behind the scenes and talk.
Yeah, no, Texas. I was talking about. Yeah, like you said, he don't do it in that finals clutchy stuff. That he's not that type of shooter. That's why they got Clay.
Yo, Kareem, you make it yourself? I'm
Yeah.
gonna hit you on the Instagram.
Yeah, Clay bailed him out a lot, and of course KD.
Right. That's Clay role. But Steph know his role. He never said like people are don't Clay know. I mean Steph know his role. He know he that type of shooter. He don't run around saying I'm the best. I'm the GOAT. He know that. He know he's small. He might get wore out fighting over them screens. He know what he's capable of. And they say, hey, this your job to shoot this. But then that's why he'll pass that ball up so Clay can get their shot. Iggy can hit clutch shots. So that's why they got a good team around because he don't get that ego. Like I know some guys will just keep jacking, missing shots galore when they know that they not that good of a shooter.
Yeah.
But Steph he'll put it on you all through the playoff. Like he gonna murder CP3. Dame Lillard killed Dame Lillard. He don't over there.
He was a fucking nightmare.
Westbrook. Remember me pull up in Westbrook face for a 3 in the finals way back there. Like damn. But
everybody except for Kyrie. Kyrie can deal him like a mother.
The Kyrie only hampered is the injuries. That will hamper Kyrie a lot of times from getting there. The injuries and from a lot of times injuries just